charismatic CEO of WeWork, Adam Newman.
If you're doing something that has intention or meaning in it, you cannot fail. The feeling that you have right now of being together, the feeling of being happy, that's what WeWork is.
It is an idea that's shared by a lot of startups that your work should be more than just something that you do 9 to 5, Monday through Friday, but really a calling or a mission or something that you feel truly compelled to do.
WeWork believes that they're not just selling a workplace, but a community.
They really think of this idea of the community as something not measurable but very effective in giving the workplace this sort of spark of energy.
And Newman has a term for this intangible energy.
I'm pretty sure he would call it the power of we.
This is the story of how WeWork turned work into a lifestyle and wants to change the world next. The co-working giant WeWork is amongst the most valuable startups in the world, but 2019 hasn't started as the company may have been hoping.
Now, WeWork is not working for SoftBank.
The Japanese conglomerate announced Monday it's investing an additional $2 billion in the co-working startup to step back from the $16 billion investment that would have given SoftBank a controlling stake in WeWork.
The significantly smaller investment from Japan's SoftBank leaves WeWork more vulnerable to a potential economic downturn or a slump in lease prices. Still, WeWork is plowing ahead and announced in January it's rebranding itself as the We Company with the ambitious mission to elevate the world's consciousness.
That kind of sounds like a self-help cult now. So what does the We Company do?
The We Company will consist of 3 main verticals: WeWork, We Live, which for now is just 2 buildings for communal living, and We Grow, which is a $42,000 a year elementary school in New York.
When Miguel and I started this company, the intention was, can we change the world?
The idea for WeWork emerged from the upbringings of Newman and his co-founder, Miguel McKelvey. They both spent part of their childhoods in communal living.
It was really community and bringing people together that we were both attracted to.
The doors to the first WeWork location opened in 2010. They started by renting out desks and famously small fish tank offices to freelancers and entrepreneurs on a monthly basis. But the WeWork model has always been about lively communal spaces.
Most WeWorks will have staff called titles like community manager, and they have a pretty big say in the culture of a place. They maybe organize happy hours or speaking events or lunchtime meetings that people can come to and sort of network with each other.
WeWork wants people to interact, and to achieve this, they monitor how people use their spaces.
We keep tremendous amount of data, things that people usually don't talk about, like where they get up and how often do they go to the coffee or actually literally connect with other people.
WeWork has an in-house social media app used to book rooms and rate working spaces like you would an Uber driver. This app, paired with data harvesting sensors, which are spread around selected offices, allows WeWork to observe behavior. Based on that, they can make design tweaks and roll them out in their next building. And they have a steady stream of buildings in development to test those ideas on.
They've put a lot of energy into growing super fast.
In 2014, WeWork opened its first international location in London. Fast forward 5 years, and they have 400 locations in 26 countries. They're now the largest private tenant in central London, Manhattan, and Washington, D.C. And while it continues to expand at breakneck speed, WeWork has also shifted its focus to much larger enterprise customers.
The largest companies in the world have been approaching us and saying, hey, can you bring this community into our company?
More than 30% of WeWork's members now work at companies with 1,000 or more employees.
And I think this is going to be a tricky thing for WeWork, trying to balance the entrepreneurial energy that's a big part of their brand with the stability and revenue that comes from these Fortune 500 and large companies.
But despite all the changes, the company still markets itself as a community of creators.
You're a creator, and you're a creator, and we're all creators. WeWork couldn't be happier than to give you the $50,000. It's yours.
That's Newman at one of WeWork's Creator Awards events. The company launched the elevator pitch competition in 2017 and opened it up to people outside of WeWork's network. They distribute $20 million annually in prize money to anyone with an idea and a plan.
It's just another way that WeWork is trying to build its brand. Like, they really see this, I'm sure, as a marketing expense.
And that brand recognition is important as the newly renamed We Company branches outside of office spaces.
That's success.
I'm not convinced yet that they're going to have that sort of effect on the way we live. But yeah, in terms of the way that they affect our expectations about our workplace, I do think that they've already probably made some big changes in what companies expect and what employees expect.
The core of the We Company business is still about adding value to the real estate they're leasing. If that's enough to weather an economic slowdown remains to be seen.